In a tranquil monastery nestled amidst towering mountains, there dwelled a monk who sought solace in solitude. This monk was unlike any other, for he had embarked on a journey that led him to a distant lake, a place untouched by the hustle and bustle of human existence. Each dawn, the monk would rise with the first light, a halo of serenity enveloping his every move. He embarked on a barefoot pilgrimage, a pilgrimage of the soul, along a muddy trail that wound through whispering trees and silent valleys. The journey took him hours, yet time was but a fleeting concept in his quest for deeper understanding. Finally, after miles of dedication, the monk stood upon the tranquil shores of the distant lake. A small boat beckoned, its wooden frame reflecting the resilience of a heart attuned to nature's rhythms. He boarded the vessel, his every movement purposeful and deliberate, and set it adrift upon the still waters of the lake. As the sun climbed the heavens, casting a golden net upon the world, the monk closed his eyes and descended into the realms of meditation. The world around him faded, leaving only the echo of his breath and the lapping of water against his boat. Hours stretched, their limits tested only by his unyielding determination. Then, like a ripple that dares to disturb the calm, another boat brushed against his own. His eyelids trembled, caught between serenity and irritation, but he clung to his stillness. Anger, a tempestuous beast, clawed at the edges of his consciousness. How dare someone disrupt this sacred communion? With a deep breath, he steeled himself to confront the intruder. But as his eyes fluttered open, his words of admonishment died upon his lips. The boat beside his was empty, a silent vessel swaying to its own mysterious tune. The monk's gaze shifted, no longer seeing just a boat, but seeing through it into the depths of existence. In that instant, a truth bloomed within him, delicate yet profound. The boat was empty, a mere conduit for the currents of the lake, just as others were conduits for their emotions. Anger was not a trespasser from without. It was a seed sown within, waiting for the right gust to awaken it. The monk's heart danced with understanding. The realization was simple yet transformative, a key to unlocking the doors of his own reactions. From that moment forward, each encounter that might have once ignited his anger was met with a newfound awareness. Others are merely empty boats, he would remind himself, a mantra of empathy and self-discovery. And so, the monk's life transformed. He became a beacon of tranquility, not just for himself, but for all who crossed his path. His journey to a distant lake had led him to a deeper lake within, where the ripples of emotion could be observed with clarity. He shared his revelation, his stories of empty boats and anger turned mirrors with fellow seekers who hungered for such wisdom. The monastery grew in reputation, not for its grandeur, but for the wisdom that emanated from its resident monk. Pilgrims came from far and wide, not to gaze upon ornate structures, but to learn from a monk who had learned from the lake. And each one who left the monastery carried a piece of that lesson, like a lantern to light the path of their own self-discovery. In the end, the monk's legacy wasn't etched in stone or gold. It was etched in hearts and minds, in the gentle ripples of understanding that spread far beyond the shores of the distant lake, echoing into eternity.